Well, hello, gamer fans. I'm back for making another review of the download called Mega Man 9. Well, you heard about Mega Man 9, are you? Just like how you download on the PlayStation 3. Can you believe it? I did it once before, you know? I couldn't believe you can play Mega Man 9 on the PlayStation 3. It can be found only just for the Nintendo Wii instead, but man, I don't have a Nintendo Wii because it's just too obvious to play that game, you know? Well, to get to the bottom line is, I'm going to be playing Mega Man 3 on the PlayStation 3 already. Well, this preview is possibly about Captain Morgan. This is one of the best Captain Morgan ever for the alcohol system on your body. Well, being a captain with you, always be a captain with you instead. But let's get to the bottom line and put the game on, shall we? Well, to do that, put the PlayStation on. There's Mega Man 3. And voila. Alright, this story goes like Dr. Wily is back to his old tricks again. This whole city is just like back to normal. But suddenly, you hear like big booms already.
Explosion.
Dr. Y is back to his old ways, just like his old tricks. There's a media in the news, but what the hell? She looked like Chun-Li instead, from Capcom instead. And this is Wily's old tricks. He blames Dr. Light about planning to defeat the whole world instead, and then Mega Man wants to kick some robot's ass instead. Well, it's time to move on to his old pals and buddies here. Well, you start the game on Mega Man 9. Well, isn't it look cool, like the better, almost like Mega Man 1 through 2 instead, but they don't seem to look the originals from 7 through 8 instead. Gameplay. Well, you start to play Mega Man as the original, like this one before, you know? You never seen these new enemies before. Just like how you defeat like these bad guys, you know? Well, you got the high jump, and you can't even slide either. Even you can buy some tools, also too, and the spikes thing. Oh man, this game is more challenging than that instead. Well, it's kind of obvious you made it more challenging, but you get the difference. Oh, and a lot of people complain like, don't do reviews, it will get a lot boring than that instead, but we show you how you play, you know? That elephant robot thing, that's how you defeat that one instead, because you have to dodge it, and there's the elevators, you go up and down. And there's also a thing from the Xbox already, but they didn't tell me what it's for instead. Oh, it says speed metal challenge completed. Well, it's definitely like you complete anything like I don't know about it. I get the difference between the one from the Xbox and from the PlayStation 3 already. Well, I just got a raid from the master of Dr. Wily's robots already. Well, use something for lightning instead to defeat him. But darn, man, he's so hard, it's like he froze me instead. Damn it, you son of a bitch. God. And sometimes there's an earthquake, I can't even move. Damn, he beat me. Well, I'm trying this one more time and I can beat him. Yay, I beat him already. Well, if you beat every 8 masters already, you get their powers instead. But everyone knows that. I completed this one, my first task. And there's also more. You ever seen a first-time robot female called Splash? Let me tell you this. Splash Woman is the first time on Mega Man 9 already. But she always the first one to beat. And there's also there's a buying shop tool right there. And there's also their lives, 20 you have to get, and their energy bars. Even the metal parts too. And there's also things you can help too. Like, for example, how about this one? He helps you with all the energy baths, and also the bird helps you, like, not to fall down instead. He's pretty useless. And there's also a thing, like, you won't die instantly like that.
I want
it's kind of
spikes.
pretty cool, isn't it, to buy things around here, you know?
But you need to have more things.
Oh, and there's even more. What about 200 to play as Ro instead? Well, you won't play Ro after later, you know? See, that's her right there. Well, you can play her later on, but in the ending, she gets her storyline. But suddenly, I like the story, but you can't even select from the original, like Mega Man 1 through 2 instead. But it's original for Mega Man 9 already, but Mega Man 10 became Mega Man X instead. Press start, go to the challenging thing, and beat the time limit right here. And there's also, you can go back and OK. And there's also like the one from the storyline and what you have to do instead. There's also Proto Man 2 instead.
I forgot about him.
Well, I never played Proto Man before, but he's also a little bit hard instead. But he can also slide. He can do the holding power of his power, his shield. It's cool, and he also takes double damage on himself too. You see how the difference between he gets killed very easy? He takes double too, like Mega Man doesn't, but he does. And you also can play Pro Man and Mega Man at the same time. But it's just like this thing right here. It doesn't help anything. The only thing he takes me is somewhere safer and more faster, and he killed me. These are the 8 masters already. There's also Megas Man. There's also Galaxy Man, Plus Man, Splash Woman, and of course Tornado Man, and Harder Man, Jury Man, and there's also Ride Man instead. The ending bosses, this is the big robot instead, dude. That's not even Guts Man either, too. These powers it presents like, you can use as, see that? Also, you can use Rush, too. He's in this Mega Man 9, too. It's like Rush, he's just a good helper. He makes you cross by instead, you know? And besides, if I get 200 of those things to collect, you know, I can play as Ro instead, but I never played her as Mega Man 9 too. Well, actually, you can get to this level. Do you ever seen this person before? I see him from the original Mega Man 1 through 2 instead, you know? Just like how a guy holds a shield, but besides, this guy is like he's red. And he backs down like in every 4, but you have to be as challenged as a wrecker instead. Actually, Mega Man is a lot of fun, but I just had enough for an experience, you know? Like the square blocks right here, it's made more challenging than that. And there's also one of the scoring things too. Just like how you get in these blocks, it's just too difficult to cross by them instead.
I wish I had Rush.
What's up with the electric things? And there's also life there too. Darn, I forgot about it, you know? But that's alright. Well, what do you think about the game already, you know? And actually, what are we gonna give this game, everyone? 9 out of 10, people. You know? But I also have about including 8 Mega Mans right here on the PlayStation 2 already. And there's also Mega Man X already. Besides, you know? Mega Man X collection. Between all the Mega Man previews already. Like, there's also Mega Man 16 already. But what happened to the rest of the Mega Man 7, Mega Man X7 and Mega Man X8 already, you know? But did we forget? It came out on the PlayStation 2 already, but I got Mega Man X7, you know? Well, actually, X means like, I thought it was 10 or something like that, you know? But it's only Mega Man X only, you know? Well, that's it for my inclusion already, people. Until then, no, see you in the next preview about to come, and the Resident Evil 5 preview is about to come very soon on YouTube. Well, catch me later, people, and see you next time.